Fellas, here is my Western Conference, way too early 25-26 Western Conference predictions for the NBA. I'm hyped for the NBA to come back. I know NFL is right around the corner, but let's dial in on the NBA right here. Starting off with our non-playoff teams in order from least to the 11th seed, 15 to 11. Jazz, Suns, Pelicans, Kings, Grizzlies. The Jazz, let's be for real, they're in absolute tank mode. I just don't see anybody on their roster averaging more than like 25 points per game. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe Laurie. I don't know. But no, it obviously wins and losses doesn't matter about points per game. But they're tanking. Let's just be for real. The Phoenix Suns, they got rid of Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal this offseason. Obviously acquiring Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks in the process. I just don't think this team is going to work physically on paper. It's cool. They have Mark Williams. They have the rookie from Duke. They have Devin Booker. It doesn't make me say, ooh, Phoenix Suns basketball is back. It's obviously not. They need to rebuild. They're retooling right now. The New Orleans Pelicans, same thing. They're going to hopefully get back a healthier DeJounte Murray. I just don't think it works with him, Zion, etc. Like, they have a good team on roster. They've never been able to put it together, and maybe this is the year they finally trade Zion. This is kind of why I've put him in this non-playoff tier, because of the fact that I think Zion won't be on this roster by the trade deadline. Is that crazy to say? The Sacramento Kings, Zach LaVine's still there, DeMar DeRozan's still there, and they're just like a dumpster fire. Like, if you're a Kings fan, I'm sorry. Like, you're going to be mid. You're going to be good. You're going to be bad. You're going to be mid. You're going to be good. You're going to be bad. And good is like mid. It's like, I just don't understand the Sacramento Kings. So let's be for real. They're not going to make the play-in. And if they do make the playoffs, they're going to make the play-in. So I'm just not big on the Sacramento Kings this year. Also with the Memphis Grizzlies, they didn't really make any additions. They actually got worse trading away Desmond Bane, and I thought they were going to blow it up. Maybe trade away John Morant, maybe trade away Jaren Jackson Jr. It didn't happen. So maybe they're saying these are our two building blocks. Let's build around them. And they have Zach Edey, who's whatever. He's a serviceable backup center, I think. I don't think he's a startable center in this league. But no, I don't think. I mean, they got KCP back in that return. I guess he will play for them at the 2, but it's just like it doesn't entice me. And John Morant has a hard time playing on a basketball court. So I put him in the non-playoff tier. Let me know down below if you agree or disagree with any of these. And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button for more NBA content and NFL content. We're on the road to 20K. It really would help a lot. Play-in teams. Boom. Warriors, Trailblazers. I'm big on the Blazers this season, at least big enough to put on the play-in. T-Wolves and Clippers. Now, the West is absolutely loaded. So these teams could be 1 or 2 games apart from each other, and I do think that's what will happen. The Dubs, let's be for real, they have not made a single move in this offseason. They've just been like dangling Jonathan Kuminga around and pretty much just like working around that. I want to see them get like a Nikola Vucevic, somebody who can play that center position so Draymond doesn't have to, Quentin Post doesn't have to, Tracy Jackson-Davis doesn't have to. But let's be for real, they haven't done anything. They have Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, but besides that, I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what this roster is going to get you with Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga, Brandon Podziemski, etc. So the Trailblazers actually made a lot of big moves this offseason. They acquired Drew Holiday. They acquired Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is not going to play this whole season, and I put that into my rankings. But Drew Holiday, I think, makes his team extremely better. I think that getting rid of Anthony Simons was probably a plus. I just don't think he fit what you guys had going on. Obviously, the timeline he fit, but I think the roster that around him with Scoot, with, at the time, DeAndre Ayton, Donovan McClingan, Shaedon Sharp, who I think is one of their better players, if not their best player, and et cetera. So, yeah, I think the Blazers, will sneak in as that 9th seed. I think Drew Holiday will bring a veteran presence to this team that they desperately need. And then next season, when Dame's there, Loki, I think they could be a playoff team. Is that crazy to say? The T-Wolves at the 8th spot. For me, the Western Conference was so loaded. This is one of the teams that didn't make as many moves as the rest of the teams I have above them. I don't know. I felt gross putting them at 8. I felt gross putting them at 8 because of what they did last season. They went to the Western Conference Finals last season. They have Anthony Edwards. They have Naz Reid. They have Rudy Gobert. They have Julius Randle. And Julius Randle played great in the playoffs. So I have them at the 8th seed. Let me know down below if you agree or disagree. And the Clippers, they got a lot of great players this offseason, I guess. Bradley Beal, a lot of great players in quotation. They got Bradley Beal. They got John Collins. They got Chris Paul. It's kind of like a retirement home over there, low-key, but I think they have what it takes. I still love James Harden in the year 2025. I still like Kawhi Leonard if he's healthy in the year 2025. I love Ivica Zubac. On paper, they have a pretty damn good team. It's just, can they put it together and actually win basketball games in the big 2025? And before we get to our 6 playoff teams, make sure you guys check out Dabble Fantasy today. Dabble Fantasy is a DFS app, the best DFS app. You just pick more or less on your favorite athletes in your favorite sports. They have NBA, MLB, NFL, UFC, volleyball, golf. They have everything. They have everything. So make sure to check out Dabble Fantasy today. Use code ALTDOGSPORTS. You get a free $10 when you sign up. Right now, they have NFL futures out. So if you want to, put in some picks before the NFL starts, they have season-long plays there. I'm sure they'll have NBA season-long plays. And when the NBA comes back, they'll obviously have your favorite NBA players. You pick more or less three-pointers, buckets, steals, blocks, rebounds, etc. So use code AllTalkSports, get a free $10. Why not? And why not? Let's reveal our playoff teams now. Bang, the Lakers in order from 6 to 1. Lakers, Mavericks, Spurs, Rockets, Nuggets, Thunder. The Lakers at number 6. They got DeAndre and Marcus Smart. Cool. Doesn't move the needle for me at all. Like, I don't think they'll be in contention for an NBA title this season. And I think this might be the LeBron's last year for this Lakers team. The Mavericks, who are low-key like the Lakers 2.0. They have AD, they have D'Lo, they have Kyrie, who didn't play for the Lakers, but you know what I mean. The Mavericks will be cool this year. I think when Kyrie comes back, I think he'll help them make a playoff push, and I definitely do think they will make the playoffs if Anthony Davis is healthy. They got Cooper Flag, they got D'Lo, they got Klay Thompson, they have PJ Washington, they have the 2 centers, they have a lot of depth, and I think that's what you need in this Western Conference, especially while it's so loaded and while your starting point guard is out for most of the year with his ACL injury. Next up, the San Antonio Spurs. I think this team has a extremely healthy mix of young talent along with veteran leadership, and I think that's why they'll be the 4 seed. And I also think that Wemby will take the jump, and I mean like the jump. Like I know in the Eastern Conference video I posted yesterday, if you want to check that out, I talked about Paulo and Franz. Wemby will take the biggest jump out of any player next season. That's why I'm at the 4 seed. Number 3 is the Rockets. They got Kevin Durant. They were a 2 seed last year. Not much to talk about there. And the Denver Nuggets, they acquired some great depth. Jonas Valanciunas, Tim Hardaway Jr., they got Cam Johnson. Denver Nuggets, I think, will be the 2 seed, just around 55 wins. And on the Oklahoma City Thunder, they're going to run it back with pretty much the same exact team. They drafted Thomas Sobers with the 14th overall pick, too. I think this Thunder team is going to be a force to reckon with in the Western Conference and the whole NBA in period. So, yeah, that's my Western Conference predictions. Make sure you guys subscribe for more and check out Dabble Fantasy today. I'm out, y'all. Peace.